Hello. So let's start with the class. We already discussed some problem based on the MATLAB programming for the Gauss-Seidel method. Okay. So for solution using the power system using the Gauss-Seidel method. So we just try to write here one program, MATLAB program for solution of power flow equation by the Gauss-Seidel method. Okay. For the solution of power flow equation by the Gauss-Seidel method. So we already just explained the power system, what are the parameters or what are the different type of buses consist, that means slack bus or PQ bus or PV bus. Okay. So just consider that. So just to first of all share this thing and just write a MATLAB program for the load power flow equation solution by using the Gauss-Seidel method. Okay. So just first of all share this thing. We will continue our discussion. So first of all, we try to just open the MATLAB. Okay. First of all, we have to open the MATLAB. Open. So wait few minutes. It takes time sometimes for opening the MATLAB page. MATLAB is opening here. So just wait few minutes. Continue our discussion. So wait few minutes. MATLAB is opening here. Now it's open. हेलो शंकर आवाज आ
यस
रही
सर।
है?
यस सर, आ रही है।
Okay, so few minutes. Okay, so we just try to write a MATLAB program for the solution of power flow system by the Gauss-Seidel method. Okay. So just first of all, share the screen and just continue our discussion. So first of all, you complete the just wait few minutes. Just generate the QR code and we will continue complete your attendance process 5 minutes or just wait few minutes. So first of all, generate the QR code, okay, for the attendance, and then continue our yeah. So just wait few minutes. You just generate here. Okay. So just scan the QR code and complete the attendance process, and then we will continue our discussion. Okay, so scan the QR code for the attendance purpose and complete the attendance part. Shankar? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Just scan the QR code and complete the attendance process.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so let's start the class. Stop here and stop sharing. Now we require to open the MATLAB. You know? So just open the MATLAB and just write here percentage of load flow. Yeah, Sivashankar, are you saying something? Hello?
Yes, sir. Complete हो गया sir attendance. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. So now let's start the class. So MATLAB programming for the load power flow equation by the Gauss-Seidel method. Okay. So just a percentage load flow using the Gauss-Seidel method. Okay, so load flow using the Gauss-Seidel method. Okay. Next is CLC, clear, that means CLC. Let's write a program here, that means clear. Okay. So CLER. Next, right here, n equal to number of bus. How many number of bus you have considered in your particular numerical problem? Okay. So if you consider that number of buses equal to 4, that is 4 number of buses, you have power system. Okay. So just to you find out here parameters of, that means PQ bus parameters, where P and Q are known, V and delta you find out. So just write here n equal to number of buses you have considered, that means suppose 4 number of buses system you consider. Okay. So just write here and then enter. Next is you just write here the bus voltage. Okay. Out of 4 number of bus system, okay, out of 4 number of bus system, if one bus is considered as a slack bus, then how many number for the PQ buses?
4, sir.
PQ buses.
Yes, sir.
In a 4 number of buses system, if we consider one bus as a slack bus, then how many remaining one for the PQ buses or load buses? That is 3, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just write here the voltage of all the buses, that is one slack bus. So slack bus is generally we consider as their voltage at a standard value 1.01 per unit. Okay, per unit. So at an angle of delta equal to 0. Okay. So this is a standard assumption for the slack bus. That means whenever you consider a slack bus in a system, that means the voltage is 1.04 at an angle of 0 degree. Okay. So just write here the voltage of all the buses system, that means V equal to, so just write here V equal to 4 buses, that means one is your slack bus, their voltage is 1.01. So 1.01, that means 1.04, and next is your bus number 2, 3 and 4 is your 1 per unit, we just consider here and enter. Okay. So here represent the V equal to 4 buses voltage. Okay. One is your slack voltage, their input voltage we already type here, that is 1.04, and 4 bus number 2, bus number 3 and bus number 4. Now you just enter the admittance matrix of your systems. Okay. So admittance matrix, that means Y equal to, consider that Y is numerical problem, that means 3 minus j into 9. Okay. We already explained their system, that means Z12, Z23 and Z34 correction between the impedance of bus number 1 and bus number 2 and 3. So for any bus system, we can write their admittance matrix. Okay. If the parameters given in impedance value, then we can just find the admittance matrix. Okay. So admittance matrix we just consider here for this system, that is 3 minus J9. J9. So when you write in the MATLAB program, So J into 9. Okay. You cannot write directly J into 9. J into 9. Right in this way. Okay. Next is your minus 2 plus J6. Minus 2 plus J6. Minus 2 plus J6. J6. Next is your minus 1 plus J3. Minus 1 plus J3. What is the order of the admittance matrix for this system? What is the order of the admittance matrix for this system?
3 order, sir.
How we can represent the order of the matrix? Order of the matrix, that means 2 into 2 or 3 into 3. That means,
Yes, sir.
so for this system, what is the order of the admittance matrix?
2 into 3, sir.
2 into 3. Or we can decide 2 into 3.
Yes, sir.
I have already explained. Admittance of the matrix depends on the number of buses in a system. Okay. So whatever the number of buses in your system, that is your admittance matrix order. That means, if suppose that you consider n equal to 3, that means your admittance matrix is 3 into 3. If you consider a system that means n equal to 5, that means your admittance matrix order is your 5 into 5. Okay. So admittance matrix is decided by the number of buses in your system. Now
Sir,
is
तो
it,
यहाँ पर 4 number of buses.
yeah. Now is it clear or not?
No, sir. There is a number of buses is 4, sir.
Yeah. So what is the admittance matrix order for this system? You can consider any system. Now I just consider for a 4 buses system. Okay.
Yes, sir.
For this example, I have considered only 4 number of buses consist in a power system. Okay. So for this example, what is the admittance matrix order? 4 into 4. Okay. Whatever the number
Yes,
of
sir.
buses consist in your system, that is decided admittance matrix order. Okay. So that is 4 into 4. Okay. That means Y11, Y12, Y13, Y14, Y21, Y22, Y23, Y24,
4,
Y.
4, sir.
Yeah. So you have to write all the parameters of the admittance matrix. You know, all the parameters of the admittance
Yes,
matrix. That means 4 into 4. That means 16 element. Na?
yes, sir.
Okay. So just write all the element of the admittance matrix. So Y14 is your 0. Okay. I have already explained their diagram of this system in previous class, which buses are connected to each other. Their impedance, impedance of the transmission line between the bus number 1 and 2, bus number 2 and 3, and bus number 3 and 4, something like that. So all the parameters explained in the previous class. Just I tried to start it here from the writing a MATLAB program. Okay. So directly you maybe find out the admittance matrix in manual calculation or directly the calculation of the impedance matrix. Okay. Or impedance of your power system. So bus number 1 and 4 are not connected. Okay. If you in the previous class diagram of this power system, 4 number of bus system, then you maybe find out the bus number 1 and 4 are not connected. So Y14 is 0. Okay. Next, Next one is you just just that means so that just wait. Just open the MATLAB. So you should always careful when you enter any data in MATLAB programming. Okay, and mathematical equation, how we can write just their command. So just you concentrate on how we can enter their admittance matrix. Okay, admittance matrix, that means 4 into 4 16 element. How we can provide for the MATLAB. Okay, so just wait. We just open the MATLAB and then yeah. So just these things right here. Load flow using Gauss Seidel method. Next, CLC clear. And next is your number of buses equal to 4. So 4. And next, input voltage is your of the system. That means 1.04 1 1 1. Okay. And next is your admittance matrix. So admittance matrix you just write here. Admittance matrix, that means y11 is your 3 minus j into 9. Okay. So in MATLAB, you just concentrate. How we can write the mathematical equation 3 minus j9 in copy? Hello.
Yes, sir.
How we can write
Yes, sir.
in a copy 3 minus j9? 3 minus j9? J
3 minus J9 into 9, sir.
but here in MATLAB you just put the symbol between j and 9. Okay, that's represent the j into 9. Okay, you cannot directly write j and 9. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
representation of MATLAB. Next is your minus 2 plus j6. So minus 2 plus j into star 6. Okay. Next element is your minus 1 plus j3. So minus 1 plus j into this one represent for into symbol. Okay. 3. Next one is a 0. Next one minus 2 plus j6 minus 2 plus j6. Next 3.66. 3.66 minus j11. 11 minus 0.66 plus j2 minus 0.66 plus j2 plus j2. Next is your -1 plus J3. -1 plus J3. Next one, -1 plus J3. -1 plus J3 minus 0.66 plus J2 minus 0.66 plus J2. So we cannot directly write J into 2 this way. So J2. Okay. Next, it means 3.66 minus J11. So 3.66 minus J11 minus J11 minus 2 plus J6 minus 2 plus J6. Next is your 0 -1 plus J3 -1 plus J3 -2 plus J6. So -2 plus J6. Next is your 3 minus J9. 3 minus J9. Okay. Now enter. So this is your Y11, Y12, Y13, Y14, and this one is your Y21, Y22, Y23, Y24. Okay. Similarly, Y31, Y31, Y32, Y33, Y34. So this is your admittance matrix representation. Uh, Next we just write here type 1 equal to 1 n1. So just write here types equal to 1 n comma 1. Here are the expression to the depth of the sign is not a valid target for an assignment. Here are expression to the left of the equal. Left of the equal, that means 1. So next one is your type change is equal to 0. Type change equal to 0 n comma 1. Q limit max, Q limit max equal to 0 n comma 1. Next is your Q limit minimum. So Q limit minimum equal to 0 n comma 1 B magnitude fixed. That means B magnitude fixed. So B magnitude fixed equal to 0 n comma 1. So equal to 0 n comma 1. Next is your type 2 equal to 2. So type equal to 2. So type 2 equal to 2. Next is your Q limit maximum 2 limit maximum 2 equal to 1.0 Q limit minimum 2 Q limit minimum 2 equal to minus 0.2 minus 0.2 the magnitude fixed to magnitude fixed to equal to 1.04 1.04 here the magnitude fixed again right here the magnitude fixed 2 equal to 1.04 so difference equal to 10 so uh, equal to 1 if the voltage equal to V voltage equal to V next one here while distance greater than 0.001, so greater than, we can write here symbol, greater than 0.001, right here, greater than 0.001 plus equal to 1. So absolute V equal to absolute voltage of PVS, just absolute equal to V. So P equal to 0.5 minus 1 0.3 active power. Okay, so active power input equal to 0.5 minus 1 and 0.3. Okay. Next, reactive power input. So just input of reactive power, that is represented by Q equal to of minus 0.3 0.5 minus 0.1 so how we can write here complex power? Okay. So complex power, that means is equal to input power of reactive, that means F 0.5 minus J 0.2 0.5 minus J 0.2 0.2 0.2 minus 1.0 plus j 0.5 plus j 0.5 0.3 minus j 0.1 0.3 minus j 0.1 Shankar, just we stop here and again for the part 2, you just join in the next link.